Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be discussing when the Dragon Ball Z Supers anime will be returning. I will also be joined with my bro Officialboyzen on this topic. He's like the only other person that I know that knows a lot more about Dragon Ball Z than I do. We also run a Dragon Ball Z fan page on Instagram. It's filled with a lot of Dragon Ball Z content, so be sure to give us a follow on that. All the links will be in the description below. With that said, let's get into the video. Also, sorry if the audio doesn't sound that great. This is my first time recording through Discord. If you guys have any tips about recording audio, then leave them in the comments down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. So when do you think Dragon Ball Super is coming back?
I think it's gonna come back in later 2021. If not, if we're lucky, maybe mid next year. Who knows? But more than likely, I think right now, it's not gonna happen until after this movie. So next year.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because for the past, I would say like maybe months or weeks, we kept getting those like people kept making fan art and like freaking like little pranks or whatever. All these little things and be all like, oh, it's a Dragon Ball Super League. It's going to come back soon, blah, blah. And then there was that huge rumor that it was going to come back in July, and it never came back. Yep. And people would say just because, what do you call it, the anime studio was just mad because we leaked it first and they were
right.
I don't know, but that whole thing was funny. But some people say that really pushed it back because they probably were going to release it in July until we found out about it. But then they just decided to. It was like, nah, we just gonna push it back just because someone leaked it.
I don't know. I just don't know about that. I don't see them being that petty, like just because it got leaked. Like, really? Like, nah. I don't know. I really don't think they were done with production. I still think they're trying to figure things out. Like, as far as like arcs and fillers, like it takes a lot. So
yeah, like it takes a lot for a anime to actually come back, and I feel like people forget about that because there's like they kind of forget about the timing because the moral arc has been out for like I don't know. The moral arc started, I can't even remember, sometime last year maybe, or maybe before. I can't really remember. I'll put it up on like screen right here when exactly the moral arc started. But it's been going on for so long now, and we're like barely halfway through the moral arc. So like, and for them to come out with a full-blown anime that releases an episode every week, it's going to catch up to the manga really quick. So it's like we're either going to get a recap of the Broly movie, or we're going to get like a whole bunch of filler, which nobody wants. So it's like, unless we get those two, I don't see the anime coming back like no later than maybe late 2021, like you said.
Yeah. I know another thing that was also talked about was animation. Animation plays a huge part in it because we all know how Super started off animation-wise. So I know they did say, like, whether or not they wanted to change the style to the Broly movie. But, yeah, that was a huge one, I think, starting off for Super. That was just like, cringy.
It sucks because like they kind of screwed themselves because they did such a good job on Broly, on the Broly movie that nobody wants any less quality. Like we just want the Broly movie animation, or like we just don't want Super at all. So it's like they have to make it like that, and if they do make it like that, it's gonna take even longer because that looks so crazy, and for them to like produce that on a weekly basis is gonna be like super hard. So I think we're gonna get a whole bunch.
Yeah, I mean, I take Broly quality, but listen, I will also take like the last 5 episodes of the Tournament of Power of Super. Like the animation, those were really nice. So I mean, can no one also sleep on those? I would take those.
Well, shoot, have you seen the recent episodes of Dragon Ball Super Heroes?
Yes.
Though that animation with Goku, Ultra Instinct Goku versus Hearts, that looks so nice. I was like, what in the world am I watching? I didn't know they do stuff like this in this animation. So it like really looks good. And if we want the Dragon Ball Super anime to look like that, we're definitely
Mhm.
gonna be waiting a while. So
Yeah.
it's like there's really no point like to get your hopes up now in 2019 when like we want all these good things for Super,
Exactly.
but we don't want to wait for it. Like it's gonna take time to do all that stuff. And
Exactly. And I think right now, the big thing besides like the movie, even though it's a promotional thing, I think they are like focusing on Heroes because
yeah,
Heroes is getting views. I'm sorry, like despite whether people want to admit it or not, people are watching Heroes right now because we
yeah,
don't have no Dragon Ball, and we
exactly.
waiting on this movie,
The
and
English dub just ended, and we don't have no other like visual content for Dragon Ball at all.
exactly. So it's just
Yeah,
like right now, to me, I like Heroes. So
yeah,
it's just like it's a lot of people who don't, which I get, but right now it's providing a nice little fan service, like nice little
exactly.
fantasies in the episodes, and it's
Yeah,
good. It's good little 8 minute like little episodes. So I'm right now I'm
exactly.
happy with it, but I think yeah, because right now in a few days the little Gogeta thing is supposed to happen. So you know
Yeah,
um
that's I heard about that.
so I feel like
It's-
they putting their little tab and pieces on everything else, and then but in the
Exactly.
back they still working on the main thing. Trying to
Yeah,
get it as perfect as possible.
yeah. And maybe they haven't even probably I don't know if they have or have not even started on Dragon Ball Super besides like the manga half, but like
Hmm.
maybe they're just all working on the movie right now. And so the
Yeah,
movie comes out and then maybe they'll start doing like the animation.
yeah,
Like nobody really knows what stage of the Dragon Ball Super animation are they at.
exactly.
Like crazy.
Um, One thing I feel like yeah they might be focusing a lot on the movie because one thing that was said about the Broly movie is when they finished everything it came up to 3 hours. Like that's just
Oh yeah.
how
And they had to
much
cut
like
it.
it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they had to cut it. So who knows if this might be the first movie where we get 3 hours of all
Yeah.
this action.
And like back then, they were saying like they didn't want to put out the whole 3 hours because it was like who's really going to sit through 3 hour movies. But now that
Mhm.
Avengers Endgame came out and that was a 3 hour movie and that one went really big, hopefully
Mhm.
it'll kind of like inspire people to actually like start putting out 3 hour movies because people will actually sit through them and watch it if it's really
No,
good.
yeah,
I
but I
was
mean, if it's a good movie, people's gonna watch for 3 hours. Like Lord of the Rings, what that was what 3 hours? Like you said,
yeah.
Avengers was 3 hours. So it's
Mhm.
like come on, it's Dragon Ball. Like come
Yeah,
on
I'll
now.
sit through a 3 hour Dragon Ball movie, bro. Like
I will,
anytime.
no
Yeah,
problem, anytime, any day.
yeah, it's that easy. Well, so now I feel like they're like taking their time with the games and
Mm-hmm.
working on the old movie and still trying to do the manga all at the same time, and it's just
Exactly. Like when you
either
actually think about it, this is actually a lot right now. Like
yeah, it's
trying
a
to do
lot.
all that plus dropping a weekly series. Like,
Yeah,
eh.
I couldn't see them doing it. They would have to drop something like if Dragon Ball Super came out like right now or just started airing again, they would probably push back the movie. To be honest, they would have to like compromise somewhere
Mm-hmm.
for it to come out because it'd be such a hassle, and then it would really catch up to the moral arc like really quick because it's only on a monthly basis. It's not like how Dragon Ball Super was on a weekly
Right.
basis, so it's like they'll catch up to it in no time. And now we have like a whole bunch of fillers. And now people are going to be complaining about the fillers, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just a lot of things. So I'm kind of glad that they're moving slow with Dragon Ball Super, and hopefully it comes back like really really good with our
Right.
expectations in mind. Like
Exactly. I feel like
yeah,
as long as we get a nice finish, put together project, then it'll be good. I even enjoyed the filler episodes.
yeah, the filler episodes be okay. Like
They
when
were.
Goku versus Hit and Hit killed Goku, that was
Mm-hmm.
such a big thing for it to be a filler. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that was a
That
really
and then
big thing.
also the baseball game. That was
Yeah, that was
hilarious.
actually really funny. I don't see why
Yeah.
people hate on Dragon Ball Z fillers. Like Dragon Ball Super fillers, like they're bad. Like Dragon Ball fillers are actually probably the best fillers in all of like the whole anime community because they're actually like
It's
funny.
Exactly, and I feel like that's the time they bring out like some funny characteristics. Like, all right,
Exactly.
cool. Like, all right, it's not just all seriousness. All right, we just.
Yeah, because without the Dragon Ball Super fillers, it would just be an all serious anime, which Dragon Ball wasn't in the first place. Like it was honestly more comedy and everything,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the first Dragon Ball. And then Dragon Ball Z it did get more serious, but it still kept a funny element in there. So it's like Dragon Ball Super can't just cut out the whole comedy thing at all. But
Exactly.
yeah, all the comedy's in the fillers. So yeah, I'm hoping Dragon Ball Super comes back very, very, very good, very hyped, very
Mm-hmm.
polished because
Exactly.
they're definitely taking their time with it. So I'm gonna need that to come back really looking good.
I mean, unless everyone want the first 10 episodes of the first Super, they want that animation. Listen, by all means.
Yeah, no. And if they do end up recapping the Broly movie, which honestly I don't see why they would because it was canon, but I mean, even if they do recap it, um, I would want them to go into a lot more detail
Mm-hmm.
with with all the characters, and maybe even show a little bit afterward. Like, can we get a Broly and Goku training arc? Like,
That would
absolutely.
be a nice way to add something in there.
Hey, well, is that everything?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, guys, that's about it for this video. I would love to keep uploading discussion videos like this. So if you like these types of videos, comment down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get all my notifications when I upload. And I'll see you guys in the next video.